This is a move-out inspection performed for 7598 Clear Creek Drive in Lilburn. And here I am at the front yard at the mailbox. The mailbox is not in great shape. The letters you can see are deteriorated and not readable. And also, I move up here to the box and shake it. You can see it's not very stable. And you see the screws on the side. This box needs to be repaired. And then moving around the front yard, panning around the front yard, we can see we're on the corner, and we can see a couple of trees out in the front that are beginning to get pretty big and overlapping into the streetway as well as back to the house, but they're not reaching the house yet. Then moving up to the front shrubbery line, you can see this shrubbery line is pretty big. It's overgrown and needs to be trimmed back pretty badly. The lawn has been trimmed recently and looks in pretty fair shape. A lot of weeds in the yard. But other than that, it's trimmed back pretty nicely. And as we move over next to the next door neighbor, we can see that this yard compared to that one, this one is freshly cut. And here we are on this side of the house, on the right side, and we've got another big shrub that needs to be cut, and the AC system, and then the backyard is fenced in. As we pan up, look at the soffits and the side, and the fascia board all appear to be in pretty good shape. And then we'll walk around to the front, back to the front door, and get a little better vision of some of the front architecture here. The walls, the soffit, some of the downspouts, screens. All the windows have screens on them. And all looks in pretty good shape. As we look at the front door, the only negative thing I can say there is the side panels, one on each side, each need paint. The door itself, it appears to be in good shape. The weather stripping is in good seal. You cannot see light from the inside around any door, any side of the door. Okay, we step up now and open the door, go into the foyer, and walk straight into the coat closet. I'll open that, we'll pan in, and we see the hanging bar along with, unusual, but got an electrical outlet in here. Shut that back up, and over to the right of the foyer as we come in, we have a formal sitting room or formal living room. It's kind of small and quaint. As we pan the walls, we see the walls are pretty mark-free, and the ceiling looks nice. And then back over to the left of the foyer is the formal dining room. Panning around, we see the carpet is in good condition. It looks recently cleaned. The walls and blinds all appear to be in good condition. And the light fixture. Okay, we'll step back in here now and go down the right side which is a hallway into the living room or den. But on the way to that is a small closet to the left, to the right, excuse me, to the right, across from the half bath. And a stairwell adjacent to that. And then across right here is the half bath. Half bath, towel bar, vent, slab, I haven't noticed any faucet in the house leaking. The mirror and the lights. And the door as it goes into that bathroom. Little spot right there which is cleanable. Alright, coming back out now with a little pan in the living room adjacent to the kitchen and eating area. That's the back door entrance. Fireplace. More windows and blinds. The blinds all appear to be in good condition. The walls. And then pan the floor. Carpet. Again, looks cleaned recently. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape. The fireplace was written originally with a few scratches, minor scratches on the hearth, and they're still there, of course. But other than that, it appears to be in good condition. And the key is on the mantle to the gas logs. Panning up at the top, ceiling, we see it has a ceiling fan and lights and air conditioning vent. Ceiling all looks to be in good shape. There is a spot on this wall that the tenant brought my attention to that he said appeared to look like it was wet at one time. But there's nothing directly on top of it like plumbing that's leaking, and this is an outside wall. So don't know where that's coming from, but it is small and almost inconspicuous. Alright, going back to now, looking at the kitchen and the eating area and the laundry. All with open door. Okay, we'll walk over to the eating area and look in the laundry. All the fixtures in the laundry appear to be in good condition. You open this door and the water is not leaking. The vent could be better, but it's looks to be okay. And the shelving. There's no light inside the closet. There's two swing doors and they're in good shape. Okay. In the light fixture in the eating area, in the ceiling, no water marks anywhere. And the blinds need to be, seem to be in good condition. All right, into the kitchen. Kitchen has an outlet, a door here going out to the carport, or garage. We'll get to that in just a minute. Back into the kitchen. You see the flooring. All appears to be in pretty good shape. Don't see it turning up anywhere. Refrigerator. The stove. I wrote the stove up as being dirty in the oven. And we look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but we can see it's kind of grimy. The tenant's wife I think, was offended, but she felt of it and could feel some grime on it, so it needs to be cleaned before next tenant. The surface appears to be in pretty good shape, but probably could stand a little cleaning, a little additional cleaning. And then the built-in microwave appears to be in good shape. Inside it, all clean, looking good. And the refrigerator, all clean. Nice and clean. Dishwasher looks nice and clean on the inside. Our next tenant. Pan on around here to the sink. The sink that does not have a disposal. The sink is in good shape, and the faucet cuts off nicely with no drips. Okay. This pretty much concludes the downstairs area. So I'm going to, oh wait a minute, let me go ahead and do the garage since we're contiguous to it. Walking out of the garage. Door. You can see in the garage we have the hot water heater. Like a little trash in the underside of the hot water tank that could be gotten out, but that's kind of a minor thing. There's not any baseboards around this area in here. You look up at the ceiling in here. We've got two overhead doors. Both of them work from the switch on the wall, but neither one of them have a remote. The tenant said he never had a remote. I called his attention to the floor. The floor in here is a little dirty. I think before we had a tenant in here, we'd want to clean it a little bit. There's only one area that might be of concern, and that is on this right door from the outside. It does have a bend, but it is not causing any problem on raising and lowering. And it does not cause any problem from the seal on the outside. As we walk over here and look at that seal, so I don't know who caused that, but it may want to be looked at. So here you have the garage. You've got two windows in here. Both of them have blinds. Blinds are in good condition. And a hot water tank. Back into the house. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here and do the backyard on a different video.